Oh, well, my name is Finne. We are located here on the west coast of Finland in 50 kilometers north of Vaasa. We have been working with bird some time, and I will give you a brief history. I have to start it. Okay, so there is first a few slides about the company, where we come from, and how we started. So the main arguments that we have to sell our product also on the international market. Finland has the cleanest groundwater in the world. This is very important to receive a nice raw material for our product. We have large areas of organic wild food collecting areas, and we have pure water and natural forests, which makes the location very good. We have a long history also from using natural products. We have even in Kalevala, the national epos, you can read about birch. We use it in our saunas and for furniture and so on. So it's a really special thing to all Finns. We started this project in 1998, I think. The first thing I made from birch sap was a wine, and the wine was from a Swedish I had from the university in Umeå, a recipe, and I decided that I will start to try it, and it was quite good. So it woke my interest for the product, and we continued from this. So. Second, maybe largest step was a project in Finland called Elintarvikepuuhanke, which was a project also aiming to see how to be able to process birch sap, which spoils very easily, in a better way. We took it a step at a time, and also started a little bit to take our products to the international market to see if there could be interest for the product. So until 2016, we did not found this company Arctic Birch, but we still made it, sold it through other companies. We started on an island here called Westerö, which was I think connected by a bridge in the 80s. So it was the area is very nice, and there is also a lot of forest owner that was interested to participate in the project and to start to work with us to develop the product. We started really small. We had just a few clients, but already from the start we could see that this is a product not maybe for the Finnish market. We started to go international already from the beginning. There are a few things that is very special about birch sap, and this is the limited harvest time is one of these. You only have a short period of time where you have to harvest everything, and secondly, that it's very sensitive and it spoils very easily. 2016, me and my partner, I have another company also called Arctic Food, and my partner RTC Granholms, we founded Arctic Birch. We started the development process to process birch sap without adding preservatives, because this was the biggest challenge of all. This will enable us to send the product, because many companies do not want the product to be pasteurized, for example, so that it will spoil any of the beneficial substances in the bird sap. Landowners were contacted, or actually we did not need to contact any landowner here. We had everyone contacted us and asked if they could participate in this project, and also be a supplier for our company. And as I said, we were in the beginning really small. We had maybe 5 or 6 suppliers. Today, I think we have more than 120 suppliers, and the area is somewhere between 3,500 and 4,000 hectares that we have certified organic, because we work in the way that we do the certification work for the landowners if they want to join, and in this way they can also supply for us, because we are only handling organic birch sap at this moment. Lena showed us earlier a little bit also from analysis of raw materials and soils, and this was something that we worked together with Centria about, and very happy to be able to work with the universities close by. We could see that there was a growing interest for birch sap, and we had larger requests. So we had to invest or stay small, and we decided that we will invest. And in our area was a dairy plant facility for sale that used to belong to Valio, one of the largest dairy company in Finland. And we purchased this to be able to have a larger warehouse and have much better conditions for production. It was a bold investment, and our aim is also to rent excess space for other manufacturing companies. So this is also a possibility, I think, for the future, that there could be more than one company doing more than one product at one place, which would facilitate the sales of the product, that you could have a bigger portfolio of products. Plant water. Birch sap is a plant water. It's in the same category as, for example, coconut water. It's an increasing category of beverages. It's following in the footsteps of coconut water, which was also almost unknown 10 years ago. We are aiming for cosmetics companies that is seeking added value for their products. So we have also a few cosmetics companies in our portfolio. We have tried to promote the products around the globe. So we have been several times to Asia and the US, and also in Europe to different kinds of fairs. We have at the moment sales in Europe, Asia, and the US, but our main focus area at the moment is Asia. The challenges for birch sap, I would say it's maybe the visibility and research and product development. There is also cash flow, because you have to buy everything at a certain point of time of the year and try to predict the sales, which can sometimes be quite challenging. There are limited resources, not in the way that it's birch sap can be harvested to quite large amounts. We have harvested around 450,000 liters uh, except for last year where we harvested less. Um, there is the security of supply is always challenging, because in our case we are not selling everything in bottles, we are also selling a lot in bulk shipments. And then there are trade issues to some countries that can be difficult. Still, we believe in the product. We think it has a very nice future. It's also sustainable. It's good for the biodiversity, because we have a lot of pine and spruce in our forests, and in this way we have more birch trees, and it's a good thing. We have a lot of properties of the sap, even if we would like that it would be even more researched in the future. So that we can tell to our clients what kind of beneficial substances there are in the birch sap. There are growth opportunities in both bulk and consumer packages in new forestal products. From Alm, we heard about chaga, which is also something that we have in our forests planted quite a lot, waiting for the harvest, but it takes some years, so it's not a quick fix. But anyway, there are leaves, and there are also a lot of other products that we are looking into in the future. We like to think that increased cooperation would benefit all, because spoke last week to one of the major supermarkets in Finland, and from their point of view, they think that birch sap producers should join together to inform the customers more about the benefits of birch sap. It's difficult because now no company is at the moment very big, and no one has the resources to do this work. So this is something that could maybe for the future also be something for this project. The key factors for future growth is the processing is the difficult part, quality assurance and product development, and there is a joint warehouse for distribution. Maybe not only our product, maybe there can be also other products in this that we can work with together. Sales and marketing is also one challenging part of the future. So this was what I would like to share with you, and